Okay, in the latest post, we have seen how to calculate the proportion, and we just given it using this class prop, and we put in a string the proportion with the one term that is unknown, and then the class will solve it, telling you which is the x practically. And so let me change this one, like equal x equal 3. Okay, so that's good. Then we made this percentage here thing, and so we found out that we can make it this way with 100 stays to 10, like 3000 stays to x, and so we found 600. And how you find it also, like multiplicating 3000 for 20, that are the two medium, and divide by the other extreme and have 600. So another thing that we want to do now is to add a method so that we can create as much as exercise as we want, and then also publish a solution. So as we are using these tools to teach proportions and percentage through Python, we want to also create some exercises, and so some random exercise. So let's see what we can do. I'm just improvising this. So um, exercise self. So how to generate them? We want to take some random numbers. Maybe the four terms should be in random, but let's first of all start with a 1 equal random dot rand range. So we want to use probably integers. Don't want to make it too complicated maybe. And we're gonna import random for this. Okay, and rand range, let's say 100 to 1000 maybe. And while the medium one will be, let me put an error here, like random E1, random M2, and also a self. Okay, and then we want to have always a second term that is a fraction of the other one. So I'm gonna base on the other one, divided. I want to be something like an integer, and but always random, not always the same ratio. And rand range, I want to say something like it's gonna be from, yeah, 2 times to maybe 8 times, maybe. Let me say the minimum number is 10. So if we got 10, if you should have 100, for example, the minimum. If we divided it by 8, we will have 12. All right. So okay, and self dot random medium one. Okay, let's see what happens. So okay, we don't. And and so let's just make one of these. Okay, but we don't want just okay. This is just an example here. Um, then we have to do p1 dot exercise. Okay, we have our two things here. Let's see also which is the ratio among these two. Okay. So let me see. Um, okay, so this should be. Let me check out if we made something wrong. 787 divided by 1. Okay, it's 5. But it's not. Let me see one moment. If this one is 5, okay, and then RM1, it's self rate divided by 5. It's not. Mm, how can I make the. Okay, if we divide it by 5, it will be like this. But if we just get the integer, this will be, the ratio will be different from the result. So mm, I should simply make R1 like a number, and then R1 like M1 multiplicated by the self ratio. So let's see. So in this case, it should be Now we're good. Okay. Um, Now let's now get the other two, and the other two should be we can go and do self. mm, let's call rel random dot rand range um, minus 5 to 5, 7 to 7, and then self mm, rm1 multiplied by self rel, and then self re e2 second extreme should be self rm1 multiplied or self ratio. Okay, let's see if it's good. Let's put first of all rm1, rm2, and re2, and the ratio. Well, let's leave it like this. Prop s, no, it should be rm2. So rm2. Okay. Okay, now let's see if it's all good. No. No. We must say this is re2, this is rm2. Let's go. And this is re2 per. Okay. Let's see if this worked this time. If it's good, we should have that 65 divided by 53, it's 5. Okay. And minus divided by minus, one moment, let me, 325 divided by 2265, it's 5. Okay, it's good, but maybe it's better. Okay, okay, then let me just okay, 900 is to 300, like 20 is to, okay. So now it's good. We have created our random generator of stuff here. And let's see here how many exercises we are going to make. Let's say 5. And this should be okay. Now we should do something like create a string here. So create a p string equal and dot join for the moment. Let's leave it like this. Expect the string instance int found. So join. Let me see what's. Okay. Okay. Let me transform this into strings. Okay. Just make some spaces. Okay, so now we get our thing here. So I think it's working. Now we want to take advantage of the class itself and calculate x. First of all, we gotta choose one of these thing here must be equal to an x. So okay, we make this list here. And then from 0 to 1 to 3, then self list index be equal to x. Let's see if works. M2 is not defined. Nope. Okay, join self list index. Okay, now So let's check out if it's right. So we have to do we have to find this one. First of all, let's see if the ratio is the same. It's 3. Okay, then let's see if this goes to this. So we have to multiplicate to 259 for 8283 and divide by 24849. Okay, so it seems to work. Yeah. All right. So now we can try to make more exercises. For example, we want 10 exercises. And okay, so we have, let's do just 5 of them. Okay, let's see. Okay, the first is start. This is an example. Exercise number 1. Okay, exercise number 2. All right. Number 3, number 4, and number 5. And I think it's all right. So, uh, and you can do even more, like 10, and you have all your exercise. Um, so equal 1. If so, it will print the solution. Okay, and so equal 0. It will print the solution just as well. Why? Oh, sorry, here I get them. No. Okay. If solution. Okay. Now it doesn't print solution. I wanna else. Okay. So here is a place to write your solution. Maybe a little longer so that students can write the how do they obtained it. And okay, so that's all. If you wanna, you can adjust it a little bit, but and so then you can copy and paste this, or you can even transform it into a text file or HTML. So instead of just printing all the stuff, we get to open, get to do write. There they are. And okay, as you can see, these are all the exercises. Now they get the number, and maybe okay, so you got your exercises here, and it's all right. And maybe you wanna also save the solution in a different file, maybe. Okay, so we get the solution here in Sol. So okay, the solution is here. Let me see what I made. So text self-test plus equal, because this adds the text, so I need to add this one to this one, and also plus a okay. I think we need some space. And so W plus and maybe some space here. Okay, we got the solution, I think, in here. Numbers are the same. Just have to check out one moment if the solution is right. Here, for example, I get to do 684 multiplicative power 30096 and divided by 7524. Yeah, I think it's right. Okay, so now we get this one for the teacher and this one for the pupils. And so that's all. I think now we get our way, we extended our way to make some exercise out of of these some random exercises. Thank you and see you next time.